Great night for Atlanta. We got a win. I hope United finished it. 2-0.
So far.
They're in extra time. Yeah, they just finished.
Good. No, I thought our guys came out and played. You know, it's a tough day, a lot of activity down there, rainy. But our guys came in. We had everybody here from start to finish and shoot around. And I thought we had a really focused group, and we saw that on the court today. I thought John and Dwayne really set the tone. Our two bigs on the boards, on the glass, out rebounding this team. I know they're banged up, we're banged up, but to really control the boards against a team like this really helped us get out and run and execute. And for us to have 33 assists on 40 made baskets is really the key offensive stat. And then holding those guys to 42 second half points was an impressive effort by our group tonight.
Coach, your thoughts on Vince Carter kind of turning back into time tonight with that run he had in the third quarter?
No, he was great, and as well as John played, we needed to get him out of the game for a stretch, and then Vince came in and he was great for us. I think he scored all of his 13 in the third quarter. I'm not sure, but when he stretches the floor, shooting threes, it really opens up a lot for us, and that's the biggest asset he has for us offensively. So to hit a couple threes and then to get the tip dunk, brings a lot of energy to our guys, but he was great for us tonight.
How important was it for DeAndre Bembry to be kind of your de facto point guard, especially in the second half?
He's kind of everything for us. He's the backup point guard. He's the lockdown defender. He's the guy that gets out and runs for us on the wing when he's playing with the other guys. He just fills in a lot of different gaps, a lot of different holes, and 3 for 4 from 3 is a different hole. That's something that he's learning and growing at, and shooting the 3-point shot. But he does a little bit of everything for us, and all our guys. I thought our guys, the entire team, did a great job of sharing. I don't know who led us in assists. It felt like everyone had 4 or 5. So we had a great effort of ball movement tonight. DeAndre was good coming in and backing up Trey.
You just mentioned it briefly, but having 33 assists on 40 field goals, that's the kind of offense I'm guessing you want every single game.
Yeah, it's specifically against a team that's playing on a back-to-back, there's 2 ways you can try and attack them. One is just to keep the pace going and to play faster. I thought if we worked it in the half court and we just moved them from side to side, that we'd have some defensive breakdowns. And our guys passed up a lot of good shots, and we got some great ones. Some things at the rim, we got some kick-out threes. And a lot of our assists were in the half court. So I thought our guys did a good job of attacking the team that played last night in the half court.
Coach, could you talk about the flagrant called on John toward the end?
Back call. Yeah, back call. It's a foul. It's definitely a foul. I didn't think it was a flagrant to it. I didn't think it was worthy of an ejection. I understand what they were trying to do, just to make sure in a game that was almost over that there were no extra commotions or energies out there. But I didn't think it was a flagrant to it. We'll try and get that taken off.
Get down 15 in the first quarter. Anything? What was the pivot point for you? What changed in between?
Just to settle in. Trey got his shot blocked a couple times in the first quarter. Bays had a couple passes deflected. We only had 2 turnovers at halftime, but they had about 5 block shots, and those are the same as turnovers. They can convert those into transition opportunities. But just to settle down, again, trying to get them to move in a half court offensively was the key. We were going in there trying to attack in ISO situations. We just kept playing in the crowd. We didn't need to do that tonight.
I know you mentioned John briefly earlier, but a third straight game with the career high for him. What do you see from John kind of on both ends of the floor?
Activity. It helps when he makes threes. He's 3 for 6 from 3 tonight, and we know what he can do at the rim. But when he gets out there and they're helping off of him, he can knock some of those down. Now they got to run out and guard him. I think he had a dunk where he attacked the closeout because they're sprinting out to him at the 3-point line, and so the education for him as he starts knocking some of those down, he's going to get a little bit of everything. They tag his roles. They're going to have to close out to his threes, and now he can be John Collins, which a lot of new toys for him to shoot the 3, to drive from the perimeter, in addition to rolling the pick and roll. So you're seeing more and more of his development, his growth, and which is why he's getting new career highs every game.
Coach, along the lines of earlier in the first quarter, Jokic got off. What happened? How did you guys slow him down?
We did it.
So what changed
I
that?
don't know. He's a really good player. He's a special player. He's a tough cover. If you double team him, his biggest asset is he can pass. But he scored at will in the paint, 15 I think in the first quarter, and just tough guard. Don't know why he didn't come back in the fourth, but not gonna complain about it.
You talked earlier this season about the team finishing games, like when you have a lead in the second half and
Yeah.
finishing off the game. Was there anything that you said today or anything that you wanted them to keep in mind?
I didn't think we finished very well. Trey with a turnover, Trey with 2 turnovers, Bays with a turnover. Just sloppy play down the stretch. We had a 15-point lead. I get it. We have a nice little cushion, but that's part of the education. I brought the group over with about 30 seconds, whatever it was, and just remind them this is why we emphasize finishing. Luckily, we had a cushion tonight, but the understanding of how to finish the game, especially when we have a lead, or to finish a quarter, all of those things start to tie in and then they start to add up. So that's just an education for a young team.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.